Hi, guys. So, for today's reading, we are going to be doing a message from a lost loved one, someone who has passed away that you loved very much. And we're going to see what they have to say to you or what they want to tell you. And we have 3 piles today. Pile 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp or donation, hit that super thanks button. Do the same thing on my other channel. All those things are so greatly appreciated, and I really do thank each and every one of you who are here to do those things. And I hope you guys enjoy this reading. Pile 1. Message from a lost loved one. They are applauding you on your ability to break free of the shame of passions, of the shame of your desires, your wants, your whatever it is that makes you feel inspired, whatever it is that makes you feel passionate, whatever it is that turns you on, whatever it is. They are applauding you for being able to break free, patting you on the back for that, really clapping for you and the hard work that you've done to get to where you are right now. Also, they love that you are so open to magic and the idea of magic in the world around you, in the communications they bring your way. You are very open to that, and they love that because you see a lot of the messages that they bring into you because of that. They really feel like they can connect to you and reach out to you when it's needed. This could be somebody who has the same zodiac sign as you as well. Could also be something to do with the ex of an ex in some way. Maybe somebody that is jealous of you or something along those lines. Maybe they want you to let go of any kind of worry about that and just live your life. Closing the door to the past is allowing new doors to open up for you, and they see a lot of that going on in your life right now, especially when it comes to what your desires are and allowing anybody's thoughts, opinions, or beliefs to dissuade you from the path that you have chosen. There's definitely something here about addictions as well, maybe even addictions that your father had, something along those lines. This could be your father, this could be your mother, this could be an ex of yours, Aquarius, friendly, Sagittarius, optimistic. This father figure of yours, if you're starting a new relationship of some kind, they want you to know that they're feeling very optimistic about this situation that you're going into, or some situation that you're going into. They also could be letting you know that if you've dealt with past cycles where people weren't ready to move forward, people are ready to move forward in whatever situations that you're in right now. So keep the hope, the positivity, the faith alive, and allow things to unfold naturally. Don't get too stuck on the outcome or the expectations. T, K, J, N. This parental type figure. For most of you, this is going to be a parental type figure or somebody who took that position in your life in some sort of way. This person is really wanting to focus on you being able to achieve your dreams and you being able to really be who you are and feel okay in being who you are. And they really feel like you got a good thing going in whatever connections you have right now. T, K, J, N, G, V, R. For some of you, this could even be a friend, but this is like a very family-like friend because this is somebody that really feels very protective of you. L, Y, B, C, Q, D, D. It could have been very hard for you guys to talk at some points when they were alive as well. M, P, V, MVP, most valuable player. H, V, Q, QVC, C, W, Y, L. Whole, cloves, clover. If you're seeing any kind of clover anywhere, take a minute to just enjoy that, because I feel like they are trying to connect to you in things that you see regularly. I actually found a whole big huge group of four-leaf clovers at one point, which sounds absolutely nuts, but I did. I found a whole big grouping of four-leaf clovers at one point. I have never seen those there again since that one time. There was a couple month period where I went back and seen them a few different times, and then all of a sudden they were just gone. I haven't seen them since then. It's been a couple years, and I've been back to that spot, but they weren't there. So there could be something like that too. If you see something and it's there for a little bit, and then you go back and it's not there anymore, that could be something from them as well. They want you to feel very blessed in your life right now, because you've been putting a lot of hard work into whatever it is you're doing. A lasting impact. Your approach was best. Your connection with the spiritual realm is growing. Changes are coming your way. Something new approaches. You wouldn't be facing this if you couldn't handle it. So you may be a little worried about the changes, nervous about the changes, not sure if this is going to be something good, but there's something going on in your life right now that is going to turn out very good. You may have left your way of thinking or doing things for a while because things didn't work out the way that you were wanting them to or expecting them to, or somebody else wasn't putting in the time, the effort, the energy. They weren't doing their part to pull the weight. And now you are starting to really get back to who you are at the core. And you're seeing that your approach was always the best way to go about it. But you also have to have other people willing to follow the lead on that as well. And you could have had people that were rebelling against what you were trying to show them, or people that were really throwing everything that you were doing in your face. You could have gotten to a very defensive stance at points in your life as well. And you could have really started putting some very harsh and severe walls up around yourself. And now you're starting to take down those bricks and really open up to the world around you again. So let's see what else this person wants to say to you as well. Your growth is amazing. You are very rare and you stand out. You are not something that people see every day. You're thinking clearly and you're very grounded right now. And if not, you need to get out in nature more to get more into that peaceful, grounded energy so that you can just think your own thoughts kind of thing. You could definitely be somebody that is very well, and your spiritual powers are growing as well. So you could be somebody who really feels and picks up on the energy of everyone around you on a pretty regular basis. And so you've gotten very good at being able to protect your energy and shield your energy and things like that. But retreating away from that energy sometimes is still necessary. And so being able to take yourself away from everybody and just be alone in nature a little bit, as far away from as many energies as you can, is going to be something that's very beneficial for you. This is actually a picture that my daughter drew as well. I love all their artwork. It is so amazing. The Knight of Wands, the deck card. Embrace Spirit. If you're wanting to know what deck this is, here you go. Embrace Spirit. Snake. And the Otter. So, embrace these new changes going on in your life. Embrace the new spiritual practices that you are being drawn to and led to start integrating into your way of life. Embrace your manifestation skills, because your manifestation skills right now are at a very high. Definitely at a very high. Embrace your ancestors as well and the strength that they have to lend you. Call on them when you need that strength around you, or that spiritual wall of protection around you, because they are definitely there waiting for your call. You're definitely a very individualized person, a very freedom-based person. You are somebody who is meant to be a leader. You are also somebody who is going to be seeing things from such a high perspective that a lot of times people are not necessarily going to know what you're talking about. Sometimes it will dawn on them later. Everything you say is for a reason, and it may not come to them right away. They may not understand what you're saying in that moment in time, but later on they will realize, hey, wait a second, what they just said, that makes perfect sense. And it really fits well with what I'm going through right now, and I needed to hear that. You are definitely somebody who has been working extremely hard to break the karmic cycles of the past, to release the past, let go of it, shed your old skin, and to also embrace your inner child and be that free, loving, beautiful, happy-go-lucky, energetic person again. You are really doing a lot of good, hard work, and this person is absolutely so fucking proud of you. It's ridiculous. This is definitely, for a lot of you, your father. This is definitely your father for a lot of you, and they are watching you expand. They're watching you. You may have been worried what they think about some of the things that you've been doing lately, especially like sexually. If you've had a lot of sexual abuse and trauma in your life, and you have really worked hard to be able to escape that and to feel safe, natural, comfortable in your own skin, being who you really are, they are very proud of you for doing these things and for being okay with the animal that lives inside of you when it comes to sex, and being able to express that and free yourself from the bonds that tie the human labels and all of everybody's thoughts about what's right and what's wrong, because that is healing you so much more than you know right now. And you are definitely ascending to a new level. A new level in your gifts, in your abilities, in your healing. Everything is really ascending right now for you very rapidly, and they really want you to know that they are so proud of you. So if you've been worried about what they would think about the things that you're doing behind closed doors, don't worry about that, because they love you as you, and they have no doubt in their mind that you are fucking amazing. And they really just want you to know that, you know, they had their own animal side inside of them. And they don't want you to hate yourself for yours. So that is what I have for this pile. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonates, what you might be going through. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. So, for pile 2, let's see what message this lost loved one has for you. Not really lost, because energy never dies. It's all around us all the time. This could have been somebody who had a very extensive garden, especially filled with roses, for a lot of you. This person could have really loved roses, or they could have smelled like roses. This could have been a grandmother for some of you. They could have had a lot of strawberries or tomatoes in their garden as well. This could have been somebody who may have given you baths in the sink. Something along those lines could definitely be a factor. This could have been a romantic connection for a lot of you as well. Similar messages coming out from different people is what I'm feeling for this pile. So take what resonates. Make sure that you leave what doesn't resonate with you. Very strong, stable, grounded, connected. This could have been somebody who could have been like a rock to you in some sort of way, especially in your earlier years. For a high volume of you, that's what it's going to be. For a different portion of you, this is going to be a romantic connection that was a very solid rock for you in some sort of way. This could have been something where you found out a lot about the things that were hidden from the world, or the things that nobody knew after they were gone. This could also be something where there might be something that you keep in a drawer somewhere that reminds you of them. You might actually have like a lot of their things in a specific drawer. That could be where you keep your altar for some of you. Or you could have an altar where you have certain things on that altar to remind you of them, to embrace the past, to make sure to pay your respects to those who have come before us in some sort of way. You could be Hispanic or Asian in culture, or you could just really believe in a lot of things that are very similar to those things. 10 minutes. A 10 minutes chip. Serenity to accept courage to change, wisdom to know. So this could have been somebody who had a really hard time overcoming their addictions in life in some sort of way. And this could be somebody pushing you to overcome some of those things in your life or something along those lines. This could have been, you could have been the rock and they could have been the very impulsive person, or they could have been the rock and you could have been the very impulsive person. So you might be having a hard time finding your footing without them around. Know that they are always with you and you can call on their strength at any time. You can absorb that and bring that into you and pull it out in you because you are a part of them and they are a part of you. It seems like I'm always invisible. I just wish that you would hear or see me. So this person also could be feeling very much so like you're not receiving the messages that they're sending into you, like you're not really hearing them, you're not really feeling them around you. They could be feeling very much like they can't get their point across. If you've had like some electronic interference going on, or some sort of like you walk into the house and you hear a commercial playing or something really loud, and then you go in the other room and nothing's on, or you feel like things have been being moved around you recently, things being lost, and then all of a sudden they're right there in front of your face or something along those lines. They could be trying really hard to get your attention and feeling like you just are not listening. You may be very distracted by everyday life right now or what's going on in your life, and they want you to take a minute to pay your respects like you used to, because I feel like maybe you have fallen off this a little bit. Or maybe like you have a lot going on in your life right now, so you just have not been giving them the time and attention that you usually do. And just like living people, they want to make sure you see them and hear them, feel them, like they matter to you still. They could be lashing out a little bit, kind of like a child would in some sort of way when they're not being seen or heard. Everybody has that in them sometimes. And so just take a few minutes out of your week every week to dedicate some time to them. Speak to them in the morning when you get up, whatever it may be, to let them know that you still love them. And just because you got a lot going on in your life right now does not mean that they're not important to you too. They are always important to you, because I feel like your spirituality is very important to you. We have Aries and Aries, Virgo, and Capricorn. So once again, with the addiction energy as well, make sure that you are not allowing yourself to get caught up in codependency, whatever that codependency may be. It may be something that you have experienced in the past, and it may be coming up in your life again. These cycles are here so that you can work through them. Drama, negativity, gossip, fights, arguments, things like that could be something that is being very highlighted here as well. Your voice and your communication brings a lot of inspiration, a lot of hope, a lot of peace when you're not falling into overthinking, overanalyzing, things like that. Then you can really make a very big change and a very big impact in the lives of others around you through your voice. But sometimes that voice may get skewed into more argumentative states or defensive states or things like that. Don't allow the gossip or the drama or the negativity around you to get to you and pull you into a state of constantly overthinking everything, obsessing over everything. That's a codependency as well. Joy, joy. Find the joy in everyday life. LOAE, love. Joy, love, peace, eat. Loyalty, TYI, toy. You could have had some very big loyalty issues with some of the people you've dealt with in your life as well. Could have dealt with a lot of gossip or drama or slander or things like that. Just remember that the things that people are doing, that's all about them. That's not about you. None of it's about you. July. So try not to allow any of it to tear you down or hurt you. YUZ. Look for the things inside of yourself that need healing when things outside of you affect you. JMO, motel. TFR. There could be people that have lied about sexual engagements with you in some sort of way as well. Jaguar. Rotary. From, frog. Grow, groom. some sort of grooming could have happened in your life at some point, and you're breaking free from that now. And some of the things that you're coming up against in your life right now may actually be triggering you to work on those things and to not fall into fear or obsession or overthinking or fights or arguments or drama, but to actually be able to work through these things. Some of you could almost feel like the rug has been pulled out from underneath your feet and you don't know how you're supposed to stand now, kind of thing. Moat, mortuary. You could know a lot of people's secrets as well. You think outside of the box, you solve a lot of problems. Some of you could have actually been drawn to pile 1 as well. Open relationship, trigger methods. Believe in your dreams, Conscious by Jacob Lee. Make things happen. So, some people could have studied your trigger methods as well, and they could have been really trying very hard to trigger you in some sort of way so that you would give up on your dreams, so that you would not be able to succeed, so that you would not be able to grow, so that you would not be able to turn your life around in whatever way. But you are somebody who really is very good at being able to figure this out, see this, pinpoint it, and heal yourself so that these things do not control you or your life anymore. You have your dreams for a reason. They are put there for a reason. And this song is a song that will be very good for you if you're having this issue. So believe in your dreams and make them happen. Make your dreams happen. And you don't make your dreams happen by thinking about it. You make your dreams happen by acting. And by acting out of state of love, by acting out of a state of joy, a state of peace, a state of abundance, a state of I can do this. And this is something that could be real. And believing in it fully, wholeheartedly, with hope and faith and trust in it to create it and make it happen. Think pile 1 may be just a bit ahead of the people in this pile. And there's no judgment on that. It's just, that's where you're headed, if you want to know. Sometimes people need different things. Look at what you're needing. Are there those around you morphing to fit that need, or do you do that too? To some, this is empathetic. To some, it comes off as enabling. To some, narcissistic or codependent. They say higher levels of seeking validation from the outside and trying to fill that need to get it is correlated to higher levels of narcissism. Stop yourself and others from being everything that everyone else needs all the time. Sometimes it is good, but too much of anything isn't good. So, and also trying to let go of that need for control as well, because just allowing things to play out how they're going to be and allowing people to be the person that they're going to be and you to be who you're going to be as well. We have the Fox, we have the Phoenix, the Three of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and have the courage. Have the courage to manifest in your desires, to visualize and bring them forth. That's all you have left. You've worked so hard, and it's time to rest now and to really find some peace. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and do the things needed to make yourself feel like you are amazing and wonderful and beautiful and like you have everything that you could ever desire, like you are just on the top of the world. Because that's what's going to manifest in all these changes. Feeling alone, feeling like you are unworthy, feeling like you're less than, having these confidence and self-respect issues and self-esteem issues is not wrong. This is where you're at right now. You may be feeling left out, alone, lost in the cold. You may be very upset at people and thinking the whole world's a dark, cruel, evil place at different points. Like you're alone and like you have nothing or no one. But even when you're alone, you always have something or someone there spiritually. Have the courage to believe in yourself and your dreams. Have the courage to demand that respect and that solidity, that loyalty from others that you give out. And if they're not going to give it, have no qualms about moving away from that situation into something new. Have the courage to rebirth yourself after you have been dragged through the mud, after you have been put down, after you have been burned down and the ashes have been bagged. It's time now to show people exactly what you're made of, because you are made of something stronger than that. Take every lesson, every hardship, every hurt, every pain, every trauma, every despair, and turn it into lessons learned and goals accomplished and feats mastered. You are mastering so much right now. You are definitely somebody very intelligent, very quick-witted, very resourceful, capable of really turning anything, nothing, into something. And you have that ability inside of you, so put it to use. You are definitely somebody who is very much so life partner material, and you deserve to have someone in your life who is that life partner material for you as well. Becoming more of yourself and putting it out there, and no longer putting up with having to be anything for anyone, but just being you and allowing others to just be them, is something that is going to create something very beautiful in your love life for you. So that is what I have for this pile, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, who these people could be that you've dealt with in the past, things like that. And if you guys did enjoy this, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp or a donation, hit that super thanks button. All of those are great ways that you can support my channel and support me, as I'm here to support you. And I thank each and every one of you who does those things. It really means more than you know. So thank you for that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Hi, Pile 3. So let's see for you guys what your lost loved one has to say to you. Never really lost. Always there, energetically. So, I feel like they want you to come out about something. Let your colors shine. Let your glow show. Embrace your inner child again. Your youthfulness, your happiness, your joy, your uniqueness, your beauty. Be you. Don't be afraid of your style sense. Don't be afraid of coming out of the closet on whatever it is that you may be hiding from the world, even if that is something to do with your sexuality, because for some of you, this could be that you might be LGBTQ. And so they want you to feel free expressing you as you. You might be feeling like something hypnotizing is going on right now in your life. Something may really be causing a lot of changes in you in some sort of way. Some of you, it would be really good if you listen to subliminal affirmation sessions. I like a lot of the rain and cricket ones when you go to sleep. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of self-love ones too. Things like that. Listen to your intuition, trust in it, and know that it is real. Some of you may actually even be thinking about doing some of those things yourself as well. The key to your heart, the key to someone else's heart, the key to the hearts, the key to love, self-love is the key to love. Loving yourself and shining brighter and showing who you really are and being more authentic is the key to love. It's the key to unlock the heart that's in front of you. Private life, you might be dealing with something in your private life. Who is really standing in your way? They are no longer afraid, ready to come forward. Time to break the chains and free yourself. Blackmail has occurred here. So, you know what? You could actually be dealing with somebody, or it could be you in your own life, where there's been some sort of blackmail. Somebody has a videotape of somebody. Somebody may even have a compromising sexual videotape of somebody as well that they have threatened to release in some sort of way. And this person may have even tried to lash out and hurt you in some way to keep this from happening for some of you. But this person is now finding themselves at peace with any of this coming forward or coming out, and so they are ready to embrace it. They no longer want to be a party to hurting anyone to keep their own secrets safe. They are ready to expose who they are, and they are ready to put it out there on Front Street. And they're hoping that they get to do this before these people put it out there about them, that this is who they are. So that could definitely be something going on here, whether it's you or the people you're dealing with, or people that have been doing harsh or cruel things to you, or whatever it may be. They're ready to really embrace themselves and to be okay with who they are and to let go of this and to just be themselves. It's going to be a walk in the park, I heard. Who's really standing in your way? The only person standing in your way at the end of the day from living a happy life is you, by not being who you truly are. And this person is starting to realize that nobody else is standing in their way. Maybe they even watched you break free yourself from a lot of situations or scenarios where people judged you very harshly, critically, and you have really bloomed and blossomed, and you are so happy right now. And they're starting to realize that the way to be happy is to just be themselves and not care anymore. Or vice versa, this could be you that this is happening to right now, and they want you to focus on breaking free from that so that you can be yourself and be happy about it. And so that you're not doing anything to harm others anymore because of the hurt and pain that you feel like would be caused by being in such a vulnerable position. And so you want to keep that happening from you. Cancer, imaginative. And Capricorn. Taurus, trustworthy. Sagittarius. Scorpio. Peak fitness. Walk. Sweet pea. This could have something to do with somebody's phone too. Deep. Astronaut in the deep. Astronaut under the ocean. What is the name of that song? Rolling down in the deep. When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. DNA, Z, P, Q, I. Somebody could have been being blackmailed because of DNA of a child of some type or something like that. S, J, L, N, W, P, WAP, E, F, festive, fiend, drug fiend. Somebody could actually have been shooting up as well. Could be a blackmail thing on that too. Weak. Sleek. This person could have been also trying to afford their drug habit and could have been paid to do something and got caught on video and being blackmailed in that front. Something like that. This could have to do with someone who was friends with benefits with someone. This could have something to do with friends that you have had who have dark secrets in the past that they want to expose now in some sort of way. This could have been something to do with targeting going on, lies, manipulation. Somebody could have been toying with somebody and their emotions, or toying with what they were doing in some sort of way. Somebody even could have been being paid sexually in some sort of way. There's a lot here that could have been going on that this person wants to talk about. They're not so much here to let you know who they are. You already know who they are. They're not so much here to let you know that you're okay without them. They're here to let you know whatever's going on in your life right now, let it go, let the worries go, and know that everything is going to be okay. That after every storm comes a rainbow. New life. Another life, another face, searching for another place. In the past, we might have known. From the coop, we might have flown. Now it's new from the start, putting together as an art, reaching back through time and space, patterns as intricate as the finest lace. Seeing truth in every look, confidence that was took. Lies before us now will flee, truth is something all will see. If you guys want to be able to find this poem again, you can find my other channel, Dee's Storytime, in the description box below, and I have all these poems listed on there. It's easier to find that way. So, this is something you knew about that you moved away from. And it could even be affecting your life right now and trusting new people that are coming in. But now you're ready to let it go. You're ready to let it lie. You're ready to be okay with whatever has gone on or whatever people are seeing or whatever people know. It doesn't even matter anymore. And now you're ready to, instead of breaking apart things, being an art, putting things together is going to be an art for you. Instead of people coming in to break things apart, hurt things, there might have been a lot of cruelty from a lot of the people that were false in your past. The people that are coming in right now are not false. The people that are coming in right now is something new and something good. Octopus, the black egg, the raccoon. There could have been a lot of codependency issues that caused a lot of these things to be happening, that caused people not to express their truth, to cause people to hide their hand, to mask themselves, to do things that were just really not good. There could definitely have been a thief in some sort of way involved as well. There's definitely something going on with like lying, thief, stealing, blackmail. Definitely a lot of different things. And the people could not speak about these things that were going on because of their codependency, whether it be on drugs, whether it be on a person, whether it be on the money that was being provided, whether it be on not wanting you to see who they were because they didn't want to lose you. A lot of different things could have been going on. And at the end of the day, they ended up losing you anyway. And so now I really feel like there is truths getting ready to be spoken and exposed. Somebody's going to be coming forward. Somebody is going to be letting the cat out of the bag. Somebody's going to be expressing themselves and no longer worried about what's going to be coming because of it. You could have been like a mother-like figure in someone's life as well. Seven of Swords. A new day dawns. There could have been a lot of lies told about you as a mother as well. There could have even been a lot of your skills or achievement or words, things like that, that were stolen from you. Somebody could have stolen your writing if you write and you're a writer. Somebody could have stolen your whatever it is. Because I feel like it's so many different things. There's going to be a lot of people watching this pile, definitely. There was a lot of, I don't feel good enough. I feel like I'm an evil person. I feel like I'm a bad person. I feel like I'm just a lot of shame, a lot of guilt, a lot of hiding their hands, a lot of just being the person that they felt like they were. Really, self-sabotage, just massive quantities. Your kids, your own kids could have even been involved in this because they were holding on very tightly to people that made them feel safe in some sort of way, but it wasn't actual love. And now they are really they may even be wanting to come back in and let you know what they've done and how bad they feel about it and want to seek your forgiveness and your love, the love that only a mother can give, and you may be being asked to really be in a state, you may be positioned right now in a state where everything is going very joyfully, happy, good, and so you're no longer caring about anything to do with anything of it. You've already forgiven it, and this is the whole thing, is now it's time, because you could have been waiting for this for a very long time, but now it's time for everything to come out and for you to be able to be in that position you needed to be in, to show that love that you needed to show, so that this person can come into their highest light from their darkest shadow, and so that they can accept themselves and love themselves, so that they can spread that acceptance and love to the rest of the world around them. So a new day is dawning, and a lot of beauty and peace is coming through for you. I feel like these are cycles that this person in their own life did not get to finish. That even today, I feel like for some of you, this may even be a grandmother or like a grandfather or, somebody who went through the same things. And to this day, their children still hate them because they never saw the truth because of the amount of codependency, manipulation, and bullshit that the other parent had put on them, or whatever it may be. It could have even just been other family and they could have turned away from them and hated them till the day they died themselves. And if they're still alive, they're still hating them. And this is something that is not going to repeat in your life. This is something that is going to be broken this time around, because it's time. And it doesn't even have to be your own kids. That is what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through. If you guys did enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp or a donation, hit that super thanks button. All those things are so greatly appreciated. Any of that on my other channel is as well, and thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate any and all of you who are here to support me on my path as I'm here to support you on your path, or who give back energetically for the energetic healing sessions that I bring to you guys. It really means a lot to me, and thank you so much for that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.